My name is Punisher, and today I will debate killing criminals with 20 superheroes. My first claim is that death is the only solution for heinous crimes. Crime dwells with forgiveness.
You're wrong, Frank. I've seen people change. I've watched criminals become better. I've seen them find redemption in prison. Yes, recidivism is high, but that's because the system is broken, not because change is impossible. We need better prisons, better rehabilitation, better support after release. You kill them because you've given up on those things. But giving up isn't justice, it's surrender. You're not protecting people by killing. You're just creating new orphans and new families destroyed by grief.
I've seen redemption too, Matt. I've also seen it fail. I've watched released prisoners kill again while bleeding heart lawyers cry about rehabilitation. You say the system is broken, but fixing a broken system takes time. And while you're fixing it, people die, innocent people. Families destroyed. I don't have the luxury of waiting for your perfect future prison system. I have now, and now, the only way to stop a killer from killing again is to stop them permanently. You want to believe people change. That's beautiful, but it's not realistic. Killers kill. That's what they do. And I stop them.
You justify killing by saying the system fails, Frank. But you're part of the system that fails. You kill one person and that's one person dead. But you create enemies too. Family members who seek revenge. Friends who become criminals to punish you. You think you're breaking a cycle, but you're feeding it. Every body you leave creates 10 new people hungry for violence. Justice isn't about revenge. It's about stopping cycles. Real justice would be building something better, not destroying what already exists.
The cycle exists because criminals believe they can escape consequences, Matt. They believe the system will protect them. They believe rehabilitation is possible. So they kill again. I show them consequences. I show them that there is something they can't escape from. That changes things. Yes, some family members seek revenge, but most just lose someone bad. The world doesn't mourn killers. Most people feel safer when I kill them. You talk about building something better. Great, build it. But while you build, I'll protect people in the only way that actually works, and that's death. My next claim is that mercy is for people who can afford it. When your family dies, you learn that mercy is just weakness.
I'm sorry about your family, Frank. I know that pain. Uncle Ben was killed and I wanted revenge too. I understand the rage, but I learned something important. Killing doesn't bring them back. It doesn't make the pain go away. It just makes you empty. And then you have to keep killing to fill the emptiness. That's not justice. That's addiction. You're addicted to revenge and you call it protection. But you're just chasing a high that never satisfies. I've learned that real strength is letting go. Not of justice, but of revenge. They're different things.
You're young, Peter. You've got time to heal. You've got web slinging and criminals to stop in a normal life. I don't have that. My family is dead. There's no healing. There's no moving on. There's just the people responsible and removing them from existence so they can't hurt anyone else. You say killing is addiction, but it's not an addiction, it's a job. It's a purpose. Without it, I'm nothing. Just a corpse walking around pretending to be alive. At least this way, my wife and kids mean something. Their deaths have purpose. That's all I have left.
Your pain doesn't justify killing other people's families, Frank. Yes, you're broken. Yes, you're suffering. But destroying yourself by killing criminals doesn't honor your family. It just means they die and then you die too. Slowly, from the inside out, I've lost people too. And I know the only way forward is to stop the cycle. To protect people instead of punishing them. You could do that, Frank. You could take your pain and turn it into protection.
You say stop the cycle, Peter. But the cycle doesn't stop. It just waits. Criminals think they can kill again. They believe the system will handle it. Then they kill again, and more families get destroyed. I break that belief. I show them that some deaths have permanent consequences. Yes, I suffer. Yes, I'm broken. But at least I'm useful. At least my pain protects people. You want to heal and be happy? That's nice for you. But some of us don't get that option. Some of us just get to choose what our destruction serves. And mine serves stopping murderers. That's enough. My next claim is that the government's courts are too slow and too broken. Criminals walk free while victims wait for justice that never comes.
I agree the system is broken, Frank. I've fought against broken systems my whole life. But the solution isn't to replace it with murder. The solution is to fix it. To make it work right. Yes, courts are slow, but that slowness is important. It means checking evidence, making sure the innocent aren't punished. Yes, criminals walk free sometimes, but that's better than executing an innocent person. You bypass the system and you make mistakes. You kill innocent people. You become what you hate.
I've studied my targets, Steve. I don't kill innocents, I verify before I execute. I'm more thorough than any court. I don't rely on one witness or circumstantial evidence. I investigate completely, and I'm not wrong. Not anymore. Maybe early on, but I've learned I'm precise. And in the time I wait for courts to do their thing, people die. Preventable deaths. Deaths that wouldn't happen if I just removed the threat. You fought in wars, Steve. You know sometimes you have to make hard choices. Sometimes you have to eliminate threats directly.
War is different from justice, Frank. In war, you fight soldiers who are trying to kill you. In justice, you punish people according to law. Those are not the same thing. You say you're thorough. But you're not a court. You can't examine evidence like a court does. You can't hear both sides. You can't acknowledge reasonable doubt. You just decide someone is guilty and execute them. That's not justice. That's judgment. And you're just one man, fallible, human. You'll make mistakes. And when you do, innocent people die. Is that acceptable?
Yes, it's acceptable, Steve. Because the alternative is more deaths, more victims suffering while courts debate. You want a perfect system. It doesn't exist. Every system fails sometimes. At least my system fails fast and doesn't drag out victims' suffering. Yes, I might make mistakes, but I've made fewer mistakes than the courts. I've saved more innocent people than the courts have. You believe in the system because you were trained to believe in it. But the system doesn't work. Not for the people who need it most. I do, and I'll keep doing it. My next claim is that some people don't deserve to live. Evil is real and it can't be redeemed.
I've killed a lot of people, Frank, for revenge, for money, for reasons that didn't matter, and I've regretted every single one. You think killing evil is justice, but killing someone just makes you a killer too. I learned that the hard way. Every person I killed stayed with me, haunted me. That's the cost. You can't kill your way to redemption. You just accumulate ghosts. Some people are dangerous. Sure, some people hurt others, absolutely, but killing them doesn't solve the problem. It just creates more bodies.
You killed for money, Max. That's different from killing for protection. You regret your kills because they were selfish. My kills aren't selfish. They're purposeful. I kill murderers so they can't kill again. That's not the same as your guilt. That's virtue. Yes, it haunts me, but I accept the haunting. That's the price of doing what needs to be done. You want absolution for selfish killing. That's why you feel guilt. I feel nothing because I'm doing the right thing. You killed for wrong reasons, I kill for right ones.
There's no such thing as right reasons for killing, Frank. You tell yourself you're protecting people, but you're really just feeding an addiction. An addiction to violence and control. You feel nothing because you've gone numb. That's not virtue. That's damage. You're a wounded animal and you're lashing out. I know because I was you. I still am sometimes. But I'm trying to be better. Trying to stop the violence cycle. You're just deepening it. And you're going to end up like me. Broken, haunted, and wondering if any of it mattered.
Maybe I'm broken, Max. Probably I am. But my brokenness saves people. If that's the cost of protection, I'll pay it. You regret your kills because they were meaningless. Mine are meaningful. That's the difference between you and me. You're a victim of circumstance. I'm a soldier. I made choices. Bad things happened to me and I decided to respond. You made choices for money. You responded to greed. Don't compare yourself to me. We're different. And my way works better. Less innocent people die when I'm active. That's measurable. That's real. My next claim is that rehabilitation doesn't work on people broken by violence.
Yes, rehabilitation fails sometimes. So does execution. You kill someone and that's permanent. But if that person was innocent, you just created a victim. If they were guilty but could have changed, you remove that possibility. You eliminate choices before you fully understand the person. I work in the gray area. I capture, I investigate. I let the system work. Yes, it's slow, but it's more just.
You have faith because you're wealthy, Bruce. You can afford to believe in rehabilitation. But poor families can't afford to wait for murderers to change. They can't afford the hope that killers will reform. They need immediate protection, and the only immediate protection is death. You capture criminals and hand them to a system that releases them. Then they kill again, and more families suffer. I've watched this happen. I've seen the families destroyed while courts debate rehabilitation. You can philosophize about change because you're not the one burying your wife. I am.
Your trauma doesn't justify becoming a killer yourself, Frank. Yes, your wife died. Yes, that's tragedy. But killing in her memory dishonors her life. You're not a protector. You're a murderer pretending to have noble reasons. I understand grief. I understand loss. But I've chosen a different path. I capture. I investigate. I pursue truth. And I refuse to become what I fight. You crossed that line. And now you can't come back. But you could choose to stop. You could choose to be better. That's what real strength looks like.
I am what I need to be to stop killers, Bruce. You get to be noble because you're wealthy and powerful. You can afford mercy. You can afford to believe in the system because the system protects people like you. But it doesn't protect the poor. It doesn't protect the families in neighborhoods where murderers operate. I'm not trying to be better than I am. I'm trying to be useful. And I am useful. Murderers fear me. That fear prevents crime. You're a symbol. I'm a consequence. And consequences work better than symbols.